These niggas think I'm motherfucking playing. I'm official. Watch this shit.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Say my name,
Yeah.
say my name.
Say my name, say my name, say my name. No, you don't.
I'm not fucking saying his name, man. I'm tired of that fucking clip. Dante,
No, they introduce the show.
Supreme,
Introduce the show.
LSB Mike Chef,
God damn.
Supreme,
Facts. Hey.
more.
Real.
I still want the hat. Be you. Feel me?
Oh my God.
We're gonna talk about this nigga's topic today. I don't know what was it about black women?
Yep, today we're going to talk about black women. Do
Why
they
they
catch
get
a
the name
bad
that they
rap?
get? Why they get called bitches and shit? I didn't say it. I was just saying why some niggas do it. That wasn't me.
Okay, so,
It's not a good time for you.
That's why,
Scared?
that's
You
why
scared?
I ain't never scared.
Yeah, all right.
all right, so we're going to talk about, I want to talk about do black women get a bad rap? Not just their stereotypes, but as far as every characteristic you hear about bad women, about black women is bad except for their features.
Can you give me some examples?
Attitude,
Attitudes.
not willing to cooperate,
gold
compromise, gold diggers, ignorant.
Always thinking they independent.
Yeah, like there's several stereotypes about black women, and I want to know:
But
do
is that-
as black men, you know, because remember back in I guess in the '90s, black men got a rap for not dealing with black women, for other races.
That was only 90. I think it was.
That was niggas with money. This wasn't no regular motherfuckers.
No, but even regular motherfuckers, you see
Motherfuckers wasn't fucking with black women like that so much, bro.
you see regular
How
motherfuckers.
not?
No,
I mean,
I'm saying you see regular motherfuckers still
because
fronting
some
on black
of them,
women.
because of the stereotype that they was having on black women, that they gold diggers, that they gold diggers, blah blah blah, and all this, right? So a lot of men didn't want to deal with that, so they always went Puerto Rican, white, whatever race it was, except for black. Only because at one point, it was a point that some, not all, some black women was at a point where they was all about money. It was all about independence.
You even
put a
had,
black man down.
You even had this one. You even had this one that black women weren't as open sexually as other races. You even had that as a negative towards them as well.
I remember.
Right.
All right.
That was even
I can
another
kinda see,
stereotype
but
against them as well.
I see this stereotype, but the stereotype to me was more derived from
I should have did that.
other
Yeah.
races. Was it for the black man saying that there was a gold digger?
Now, I think it is because you think now you see more of you see more promotion of black couples and black excellence and black love. You see it now, but then you didn't see that. You saw more of it was a variety of things that black men look for, and it wasn't a black woman.
But-
You saw a black woman getting a bad rap for having an attitude.
It has to be more with, I don't know, because I think I'm thinking about it too deeply. What made the black woman that way? Was what the black man did?
See
How? So we can't.
Either we dive into it that way. If you want to go that way, I always look. I had this conversation the other day. You can never blame. Look, say a man that just gets out of a man that got put in the jail. I'm gonna give a quick example. Man gets put in the jail. Bang. He sold drugs. He gets put in the jail. He gets out of jail. Now
Life crime? Or no?
he gets out of jail. Now he has a woman that stood by him. This is her first time dealing with a dude that was going to jail. She stood by him. When he gets out of jail, he promised to do everything right. He does none of those things that he promised to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, this woman now turns and she gives him the keys to the car. She gives him somewhere to stay. She gives him money every week. As she may not call it an allowance, but it's an allowance. Whatever he wants to buy, she buys him clothes. Now she has enabled this man.
This a black woman?
This is the black woman.
Okay.
Now she has enabled this man.
White people do that. White women do that shit too.
They do. No. I'm saying we talking about
They do that shit on a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's a whole different
A couple
platform.
$100 that you get from the
Puerto Ricans
city.
do too.
No, but I'm saying.
I think a lot of women.
So wait.
but
So
just-
wait. Let me stay there, right? So then it takes for say years. You will see some black women will deal with this man for years and deal until she's fed up and feel like she should move on. And it's 3 years later. Guess what? Now not only is she tired, worn out, hurt, all of her efforts are exhausted. She's now become bitter, heartbroken, scorned, hard, and then and these are the things you start to see.
So
Can you say environment does it too?
So I understand what you're saying, but is that because that's where we see as black women? We don't see the Latino women. We don't see the white women. We don't see Indian women because we are in that environment that we're only seeing black women, so we can't put it on as.
I'm not saying we are not at this table. I'm saying as far as what was you witness, and even you said the moment I mentioned sexually, you was like yeah, because you've heard it. There's
I'm
several.
not sucking this dick. I'm not doing that.
There's several stereotypes against black women as far as just. It's,
but I know.
No. There's some.
So now they can't wait to get like, oh no, that's their favorite thing to do.
I think it seems like now it's we have to win the race. We can't be just becoming a part of the race. I think black women are doing more now as a whole.
I think black women has been doing a lot.
No, black women have been they've been queens and been carrying. Listen,
Absolutely.
every big mama in your family, every family has been the carrier of the strength.
Big mama, yes.
No, but I'm saying so.
Bitches ain't big mamas no more.
Black women.
So we're talking two different things. So we're talking about the stereotypes that they have. Are we talking about it from previous, meaning 5, 10, 6 years ago, or what we're doing now? So that's why I'm a little confused.
All right. So now is bad now because of how like kids raising kids and now like how they got their whole brains fucked up and then everything that's going on in the internet and the TV. So they seeing that limelight and they just
because the whole conversation was saying they had bad attitudes, they're gold diggers, this and that. But we can kind of run it back for a couple of years ago, 15 years ago, and it was the independent move. Oh, excuse my language, these bitches are too independent. They don't need no nigga. They don't need no dick. They don't need nothing. Like so we have to look at it both ways.
So what y'all doing is what I want to talk about. Like it's been a while that these stereotypes have been traveling through, and even up to now.
So, and I'm not saying just because it's a stereotype, do we have to lean into that?
I'm not saying it's right. I wasn't saying it was right. I'm saying let's talk about them.
And I want just to at that top just put stereotypes because stereotypes is about to be real in a minute.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I need you to say bitches and stereotypes. No. What's your fault?
What's
I don't know.
I'll clarify that statement.
Yeah.
I don't want to verify it.
So, you know what I mean?
What's this favorite word?
Bitch.
So, you know what I mean? It's just I don't agree.
That was
So this is
real.
Yeah, it's real now. It's real now.
That shit is real.
But
I'm sorry.
I don't agree with the stereotypes because I feel like I like all of the negative connotations against black women because
you agree with it?
Because I feel like no man wants a woman that is going to let him run over her, and if you do, that's just your preference. But as far as me as a black man, I want a queen that's strong enough to not only stand up to me, stand up with me when something's about to happen, stand up with my children when something's about to happen. They need to exude strength and elegance at the same time. So I'm cool with that attitude thing. When you say that they're independent, I love the fact that a woman don't need you, but they want you. I want that kind of woman in my life. I want a woman that's going, go get hers and still want me there while she gets it and I get mine. And together we have a unified front. I like all the negative connotations because I feel like it's an inspiration for some black women.
I guess we putting the word women out there a little bit too much because in my head, a woman is somebody that takes care of business for them and their family. So I think we're talking about more of when we say gold diggers and stuff like that. They are like grown girls. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Bitches.
Now they can be classified as bitches.
See Jesus.
But for like a real woman, a real black woman or whatever, you can't say anything.
Nah, you can't say nothing bad about a real, like all jokes aside. Y'all know I play a lot, but you can't say nothing about a real black woman. A real black woman is the rock, the foundation. You feel what I'm saying? But we talking about more so
the stereotypes.
Stereotypes more so like the ones that's out here living this whole fantasy world. You feel what I'm trying to say?
I give you a stereotype.
So like more like the groupies.
The groupies, yeah.
Even without the groupies, I give you a stereotype of a black woman. And you'll see this more of a racial side when they say.
But again, that's what I said. It comes from a different race.
Yeah,
it comes from.
Yeah, I mean, so here was another stereotype of they live off the system.
But most of people who live off the system are people that is other than color. It's not. It looks like it because we are in that environment that we see them doing. Somebody that gets like a $2 rent.
But wait, how you get
$2 rent?
How I get in the system? Because I want to get. I need
have one more kid.
Never mind, I don't want to be in the system. They can add that shit. I don't know. System.
Ball deer too.
I don't know words that system. Now I'm alright.
I just wanted to.
I need to find a bitch that's innocent.
Talk about this, the black stereotypes towards black women. Alright, so they're out there. We know they're out there. Do you feel like black women get a bad rap?
I feel like they do. I feel like they do.
You feel like it's unfair?
I think it's unfair. Some of them, because some of them do act like dickheads, and some of them do want these niggas that mistreat them, and then they love that about niggas. Because you got a couple niggas that would treat them like a whole queen, but then again they always want to go to these dickhead niggas that motherfucking treat them like shit. That's weird.
Stereotype?
But it's not stereotype.
No. Now I'm just asking
I'm
y'all
just saying in general,
personally. How do you feel like black women? And Butter said his. Now I'm asking you more. Do you feel like black women catch a bad rap?
I think that most people think that black women have an attitude. I take that as being not an attitude, but being as strong and as it's like a defensive mechanism.
But why? Why put it on though?
Everybody got a defensive mechanism.
I mean, but at a certain point. But why put that defensive mechanism?
So I'm going to take it a whole another way. So when we sitting on the porch, like we sitting on the porch and we got women that walk past us all day, every day. Mm-hmm. And what is the first thing a group of dudes do?
I'm looking at the ass.
Looking at the ass and you making a unseen or a bad remark.
You make the derogatory comments.
So
I might not say nothing. I'm just like, damn.
So in my head, I'm not a black woman, so I'm just saying. They might think, hey, look, they have to put this hardness up because they got to deal with the dickhead shit that men do.
I mean, I hear
right.
you.
It's a dickhead shit that us men do. That makes them harder.
So
it makes them those. They put that wall up or whatever. I wouldn't say a wall up. They put that facade up just so they can kind of go ahead and deal with everyday life. If
that was the case, we wouldn't have so many. Multiple fathered families, right?
They want dick. They want fuck. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just being real.
They want fuck too, huh?
Yeah, well, motherfuckers, we not putting a condom on. That's a whole other topic.
Right.
That's definitely coming. That's definitely coming.
To me, I think our black women are queens. I love them.
No, they definitely are. But
I love them to death, and I think.
But you feel like they get a bad rap?
I feel like they get a bad rap.
More?
Yeah, I mean, I can say that they can kind of get a bad rap, but it's us as men to destroy that bad rap or to lift their, how can I say it?
That negative connotation?
geared to lift that green stitch off of that stereotype.
So you're saying this on you feel like black men should
It's on the men?
No, he's saying that black men should be assisting with promoting black women as what they are and not as what people say. I get that.
But some of us do promote them as.
No, but he's saying it shouldn't be some. We should be promoting all.
I can't agree with that. Only because I love what you're saying. I can't agree with that only because some of these women don't deserve to get that because they don't act like that.
No, maybe because they never been shown that.
Because it's not every single woman you're going to do it for.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you was more saying like every woman.
The ones that
the way when y'all said it, when he put it like more so
the ones
every woman.
You have to do it.
You got one, and he got one, and I got one, and Sam, Dick, Harry, and all. They got one. And they're not showing the world this great representation of a black woman. They're doing the entire black woman.
I hear that.
As a culture injustice, because you know why? People will always say they're this, they're that, and the other until it's enough positive representation from the men side.
Well, say you show a bad seed, like you show her like all the love that she can get, like praise her and do all this other shit. Someone that you said that never had that,
Yeah.
and then if she still act the same, then what? What would you do?
Well, that's something to you.
It was just
Okay.
it might have been you just misjudged her character and you gave her a chance.
But you give everybody a chance, even if you know her character from the beginning, right? But you still trying to
You're supposed to be unjust.
and then you show her, and then it still ain't nothing happening. Then what?
Believe her what she says she is.
Take
Fucking bitch.
Oh, we're gonna get off of this before he say bitch again.
I'm gonna say it 5 more times.
No, we're not. We're gonna end this.
He
right
said
now.
it's only 5 hot rappers like me.
Yeah, we're gonna We're gonna cheers to
black women, man.
Nah, I'm still
Black
gotta dive into
women.
this topic.
you want to go.
I gotta still dive into
Yeah, you
this
want to
topic.
do it, huh?
Because we talk about it and then it's like, dive into it.
Then do it. Then do it.
It's more
Go.
of
Go.
no, it's not even that. But it's like we can talk about black women, but it's like, well, black women is the central of all of the other races that's doing now. So we can talk about the Kardashians.
So you want to?
Them bitches Indian.
No, they're not.
They're Pakistani, whatever the fuck they are.
So what you saying?
Armenian, Pakistani, same shit to me. Indians.
What you trying to say is that black women are the image of the world right now. Everybody wants to look like a black woman.
Everybody wants to look like a black woman until they call the black woman.
You mean like the body wise and all that?
Black women are here. This is the top.
Right.
This is what everybody wanted to get to, but they're here.
Okay.
But as soon as when they get here and they call black,
They don't want to be black.
oh yeah, push the black women down here. That's what it is.
Right. I hear you. It makes sense.
Anything that goes on, it could be fashion wise, culture wise, dance wise, look wise. It's all because of the black woman. It's never. Well,
they stole Michael Jackson from us.
Let me rephrase that because it's like
he made Thriller.
Because it's like because it's like everybody wants to be the black woman, but then the black woman wants to wear weave and be the white woman. So it's like cut that all.
Okay.
I mean, look, it's what it is.
Okay.
I mean, it looks nice and all, but how many women wear natural hair? I know that went off topic.
None.
We're not off topic. You're on
None.
topic.
My sister got locks.
You're on topic.
I don't think none of our black women wear their hair.
You can't say no.
No, but
all right, so
you're mentioning other stereotypes.
50%.
But you're not labeling them. Like, yes, wearing weave is the stereotype for black women. Everybody assumes all black women wear weave.
Absolutely not. But white women wear
they wear extensions.
They do.
They wear
But
extensions.
what I'm saying is, these are stereotypes.
They get those uterus showed in.
Black women can wear a weave or whatever, but take their hair out, and they still got like what
Shit on the hair.
Yeah,
Shit
tennis your hair and stuff like that, whatever. They just do it because it's more of.
I take my sister for instance.
What we need to do those things.
She motherfucking Miss Unbelievable, and her motherfucking shit is like she got some long hair.
Yeah,
I'm like, why you doing it? I mean, and then the bitch goes in my bathroom. I got hair all over the place.
He does not mean to say bitch.
Nah,
He meant to say his
I love my
sister
sister.
wasn't in the bathroom.
But she goes in there. I got hair when she her doing her hair. I got it all over myself.
Word.
So they don't need to wear that shit.
But it makes them feel good. It's their self-esteem.
Right,
So
I
we
mean,
have to men understand that because it's like, oh, they're gonna be like, well. And my cousin was just talking about this
You
yesterday.
can't even have sex with them without touching their hair when they got their hair down.
Yeah, but you touch your black woman hair, regardless, it's going
Yeah,
down.
but
But my
that
cousin
shit
was just talking about this the other day. I mean, yesterday, and she was saying, you know how we quarantine and barbershops and hair salons went out, and all the dudes in the beginning was like, oh, yeah, the women gonna look terrible. They ain't gonna get their hair done.
Yeah, I seen that.
And literally, we just went to my cousin's little get together for his birthday. Every single female there had their hair done and their feet done, their nails done. But you know all the dudes?
They ain't no fucking hair.
They had no fucking haircut.
I'm not taking off my hat.
Look, we had no haircut. Every single one of us didn't have a haircut.
Clyde, don't
What we
take off.
talking about?
Clyde, don't take off. Yeah.
So, but we appreciate those things that they do and the resources that they had to get those things.
Nah.
No.
Go ahead, God, do it.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Do it.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna
Do it for the camera.
I ain't gonna do it.
God damn.
I'm gonna get his ass.
Listen, we going to toast to these.
Fucking when they least fucking expect it.
That's my boy, guy.
He said he's like a little head. Listen, we gonna toast our black beautiful women. We love y'all.
10-speed bike seat. Come on. Let's go.
Yo, we gonna toast our beautiful black women. We
Can't
love
nobody
y'all.
else say that shit about my boy now.
Yeah, we love y'all.